So, this was not meant to be this kind of video. This was meant to be my project. But no. So, the story of why it's not finished yet is today is Tuesday the 21st of November. Nearly said June then. Bit too cold to be June, I'll grant that. But, oh look, it's Snoops. Hi Snoops! Hi Snoops! I didn't sleep with him on my bed for a long time. Now I am. So, I was meant to have my project done by the date you're seeing this. Not today, today's date, the following Sunday, which would be the 26th? 26th? But I didn't. So the reason why, on Friday, last Friday, I was trying to get my videos from my camera to my phone. I had the iPhone 14 Pro, got it from Australia on a bit of a emergency whim. We'll call it an emergency whim because I was in the middle of a country 10,000 miles away from home and my phone broke. I can't understand what happened. There's something wrong with the screen. The keyboard was just like... So I had to get a new phone that day, which I wasn't very happy about. So I got the cheapest phone possible, which was the smaller of the iPhone 14s, in the smallest storage, which is important for this story. Because at the time, I wasn't really doing YouTube. Well, I was making videos, just to put online, really. I've probably explained the story in previous videos. But I wasn't doing them weekly. Like, that was never really part of the plan. I just started doing them because it is something to fill my days now, and it is something that gives me some sort of... something to do, really. As annoying as it can be sometimes. This story being proof of that. And so Friday night came and I'd worked on my project all day. For about 3 days straight, actually, I'd worked on my project non-stop. And I was really proud of it and I wanted to get it all edited. And it's not done yet, but I'm editing it bit by bit because it's a big project. And so nothing better than getting in bed at night with my little adapters, my camera, all that sort of stuff, and just watching some TV, putting it in through my editor on my phone, because I don't like computer editors. I like my phone editor. I know how it works. And no matter what I did, it just kept saying storage full. We can't download the video onto your phone. We can't get the videos from my SD card into my gallery on my phone, my photo album, whatever you call it, whatever Apple call it. And I was stressing. So I wanted the iPhone 15 anyway. And I was putting it off and putting it off and putting it off because I was like, I can't justify it because I only got my other phone. Where is it? Where are you? Where are you? Here, right. I only got this phone end of February, early March. I forgot what date it was. It's on my blog because I documented every single day as in Australia. It's in my blog, minimalismwithalex.co.uk. Go and find out if you're bothered. They hugged me and it was a weird experience, and I didn't really want to get rid of that phone because it's from Australia, and as we could see, it means a lot to me. My country means a lot to me, but I just couldn't deal with that anymore. It was stressing me out. Even when I did have enough storage, I was only able to download one video at a time because the battery in this lasts about an hour. So I'm able to do an hour's worth of thing, and then I usually download it onto my phone, speed it up because it's time-lapse, because otherwise multiple videos were not going to fit on my phone. So it was stressing me out, so I was like, right, I'm just going to get the new iPhone 15 in the highest capacity possible. I have the money to do that. I have the privilege to be able to do that, which I'm really, really grateful and lucky for. So why am I stressing myself out when I can just do that? So I did that. And so Friday night I ordered the phone and it came Monday. And there was issues with it and I had to phone Apple. I don't know, it just wasn't connecting to my internet. They had to do something on their side to connect it to my internet. Seems a bit dodgy. And they were American. Like, why? I live in England. Is that it just threw me off when an American answered the phone. But when you phone Apple, you get to choose your hold music. It was like, press 1 for pop, press 2 for smooth jazz. It was the funniest thing ever. But, and they were like, press 4 to listen in silence. I was like, 4, because I was sat there quite angrily. But I got the bigger one, because my other one was the small one. Not the small one, because they stopped doing that one, but the big one. And so now I've got 500 and whatever it is, the 500 odd one of gigabytes, and I'm able to download like 5 hours worth of footage onto this, as I was doing last night. So I was able to carry on with my project Monday afternoon. So I lost like 2.5, 3 days worth of project doing time because my camera was full and I don't have another memory card. I corrupted that one, my other one, so I only have one memory card. And it was full, so I couldn't get the videos. Either delete the videos because I couldn't get them onto any device, and it was just so I just filled my weekend doing just pointless stuff, working on a few other little things I'm not doing for YouTube, and just taking some time to de-stress. And now we're all fine and dandy. I've been working on it, but I'm not going to have it done by Sunday. It's just, I don't even know if I'm going to have it done by next Sunday. So what we're going to do today is we've got, I'll show you. Move phone. I'm done with you now. Which I'm really sad about. I am. So we've got some colouring to do. So I thought what we would do is just a bit of a life update while I colour. Time lapse and then just life update. Mainly a mental health update, but everything will be mentioned because a lot has changed. I'll try and be as like respectful and private as I can, but there's just stuff I want to get off my chest, stuff that's happened. Nothing, I won't go into detail. It's really just to do with my mental health. If anyone's interested, if not, you can skip this video. This video will go into subject of mental health and the NHS system in the UK, therapy, suicidal thoughts, self-harm thoughts, all that sort of triggering stuff. So if that was going to upset you or you're not in the right frame of mind for that, go away. Go away. I don't want you to be around that right now. And I hope to see you in a much more positive video. I'm not sad. I am sad. I am sad, actually. I am quite empty right now. But even my mum said, I'm surprised how well you're actually coping with everything, Alex. I'm like, honestly, same. Honestly, same. My camera's a bit low down, isn't it? Like I'm slouching here. Like, what? Who's that who walks like that from that film? I can't remember. I also have new jeans. I quite like them. They're from, I don't know, because I threw the tag away. Can't remember. But they came today in the mail. And I think they're pretty cool. And they fit me. I usually have a really hard time with jeans fitting me. I don't know. But yeah, if you're not in the right frame of mind to listen to any of this, then please click away now, is what I meant to say. I didn't mean to say go away. I meant to say click away, but we're just going to roll with go away. In the most respectful, loving way possible. So I have some pictures here from a colouring book I got from Australia. I didn't like half the pictures in it, so I like gave them to whatever. But I kept a few of them. Mainly this one because I want to cut them out, and I've got some glens here. I think they're glens. I call seagulls glens, the gulls. For that. I've got some turtles which I'm colouring for my mum because she likes turtles. This one just says under the sea. I just thought it was fun. And a starfish on the back, and just some seashells which I want to cut out, and I'm going to make my own little collage or something with them. Then we've got obviously my satisfying colouring book, which I've already done one thing of, so we might do one of them. And then I've got this book from Australia, which is completely come apart now. But I'm trying to finish. We've got that one we've got to finish. But I'm trying to like colour every single page in this book. Very broken book now, because I had to take a page out of it that, for some reason or another, reasons that it's now in my Australia Memories box because somebody wrote on it. Now has to go into the memories box. So I just want to finish his colouring book, maybe. So we'll probably do that first. I don't really know, but yeah. Sorry that my project wasn't done. I really did want it to be done. I don't even know if I would have got it done even if my phone wasn't being a bit of a nitwit, because I do really underestimate how long things take me. I do, but it's fine. So yeah, I'll see you soon and enjoy watching a really satisfying video of me colouring while I'm talking about really depressing stuff. Firstly, the audio for the outro in this is very out of sync, I think. I don't know how to get it back in sync. So you'll just have to deal with it when it gets to the outro. I am very sorry. I don't know how to fix it. I'm useless on devices. Anyway, so it's currently Monday, just gone Monday afternoon. I did and ah about what to do with this video because I've run out of ideas and I just wanted to colour. I think it's really satisfying to watch people speed colour. So maybe I'll watch this video. I never watch my videos. So, what did I say? A life update? Well, life's actually... It's alright. I still have very, very bad anxiety, but I'm getting there. And I have certain people in my life that really help me. And so to you, I do thank you a lot. But I've been colouring for 4 days straight pretty much, as well as doing some of my project. Not very much, that's kind of been on the back burner. I've been working on a few little things for it, but not much. So I got this colouring book, the one that you're looking at right now, from Australia. Obviously, it says Aussie Animals or something like that on the front of it, Aussie Wildlife, I don't know what it says. But it's been sitting in a cupboard, and I've been looking at it, and I was like, oh, it's really just taking up room. It doesn't fit in my Australian memory box. So I was like, I might as well fill it all in one go. I mean, I started filling it. Like, as you could see, the start of this video was me finishing a half-finished picture. I started that picture as well as a few others last week or the week before, when I took my laptop into the Apple shop because we'll start from the beginning. I watched a YouTube tutorial because I wanted to clean like the inside of the keyboard, like in the crevices, because I've got a nasty habit of eating while watching YouTube. I mean, it's quite annoying because the crumbs of whatever the hell I'm eating goes into the crevices of my keyboard. And I've had that laptop now for 2 years-ish, year and a half, I don't know. I think I got it at the end of 2021, so yeah, 2 years. And so I wanted to try, so I was like, oh, that'll be easy. I've heard they just clip off and on. So I watched a YouTube tutorial and I was like, oh, I'll be able to do that. So I started with the very bottom right key, which just so happens to be the right arrow key. I don't use it for much. I only use that key when I play The Sims. And so I started with that one. And I ended with that one as well, because when I tried to put it back on, it wouldn't clip on. It would only clip on one side. And I was like, oh, dearie-do. And so I watched YouTube tutorials to see if I was clicking it on right, and I was, but it just wasn't clicking on. And so that's it then. I was crying my eyes out, wasn't I? So I booked it into the Genius Bar with Apple, and then I went to Apple, and they were like, so the first dude I saw, lovely dude. I explained that he took me to a table. I explained the situation to him. I'll explain why you just saw play signs on the screen actually in a minute. But anyway, he took me to a table, and he was like, what's the problem? I said, I was trying to clean my keyboard. I popped this off and now I can't get it back on. Could you possibly clean the keyboard for me so this doesn't happen again? And tell me what I should do about this broken key. And so he took my laptop to the back the same day, cleaned all the keyboard for me. And he said, okay, we can replace it for you free of charge, but we don't have the part in right now. So you're going to have to come back once we've ordered the part in. I was like, all right, that's fine. So obviously it's Apple, so they've got all my details. I don't know. Soon they'll be like sending holograms to come and tell me stuff, but they just know all my details. So they said, we'll let you know when the part's ready and you can bring your computer in. Now, this is the important bit. They said, just bring your laptop in. It's a minute job. We just got to pop that key off and click it, and click another one on. Literally just click it on. I was like, sound. So about 3 days went by, and I got an email from Apple, and it said, your part's ready for your repair. And so I went to the Apple shop by myself, mind you, which is quite anxiety inducing for me. So I went to the Apple shop by myself, and I gave my name and I said, I'm here for a repair. That I got an email saying the part was ready, and so she sent me over to stand in some weird corner like I was a disobedient school child. And so someone came over, completely different person came over and said, what are you here for? I said, I'm here to have this key replaced or whatever. And so he took my laptop and he looked at it and he goes, we might have to replace the whole keyboard. I was like, what? He goes, well, it's down here that the motor might have gone in your keyboard or something might have gone in your keyboard. Would you like us to go through with that? I said, I've only come here to get a keyboard. Like, the keyboard works fine. There's nothing wrong with the keyboard. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just a key lost a clip. Like, that's what the dude said. Well, he goes, it's just a clipper's just broken off the actual key, nothing to do with the keyboard. And I said, no, I don't. I just need this key fixed, please. And he looked a bit grumpy because the key fix was free of charge. And he was trying to con me out of £300 or 600 Australian dollars or about 350 United States dollars. So I'm mesmerised watching me colour that. I like that shade of purple. That's quite fun, actually. So I said, no, just if you can't fix the key for some reason, even though it's literally just a key that's snapped, got nothing to do with the keyboard, I said, just give me it back broken, okay? And he was not happy about that, but he goes, well, we're going to have to take it for a few days anyway. And I was like, but the dude said it'll take, he goes, yeah, but we have to look it through. Okay, all right, whatever. So I then left the Apple shop. I went to the Apple shop that day, quite late in the afternoon it was. It was about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I live 10 minutes away from it. I mean, I actually was telling my mum, I was like, it took me 16 minutes to get from inside my apartment to the bus depot, onto the bus, off the bus, all the way through the city centre and right up to the Apple shop. It took me 16 minutes. Like, I'm a fast walker and I can get places quite quickly where I live. And so it doesn't take me long to get there all, but I went there quite late in the afternoon thinking, and I'd had a bad day anyway, because that was the day I went to the doctor, who told me, and I quote, that I can't possibly have depression, can't possibly be depressed, because that day I was wearing my Adidas tracksuit, which I've actually got on right now, and a matching Adidas cap with my hair tied up, because I haven't washed my hair in a while, with Adidas shoes on, and because I looked funky, and I matched, I can't possibly be depressed, and I've got myself together quite well. I wish I was joking. So I was quite annoyed. So to blow off steam, I was like, right, I'm going to get my key fixed. I'm going to get my laptop back. I'm going to get in bed. I'm going to play The Sims. That's what I'm going to do. No, the Apple shop had different ideas, everybody. So I then went outside the Apple shop, and I was like, well, now what do I do? And so I solemnly had to walk to the bus stop and then walk home from my bus stop where I live. And I just sat on my floor. For those that don't know, I have autism, and my computer and my devices in general, but mainly my computer because I can do more on it. And probably my phone and then my computer is like my comfort. It's like, also, that's what killed that light blue pen, and that's the only light blue pen I had, and that Doing the Sky in that shade of blue, why I did it in that shade of blue, I don't know, killed the pen, R.I.P., run out now. Anyway, so I sat on my bedroom floor, and I was like, well, what do I do with myself? So I was just snooping through my cupboards and whatever, I was just looking for something to do, and I found, also I really love that pen. I took that from my mum's house. It was mine anyway, but I had a box of old pens there from when I lived there.
I just love that shade of brown. I don't know what it is. Anyway, so I found the colouring book, and so I started colouring, and I did like loads of pictures in it. I was like, I'm going to make this into a video when I don't have a video idea, and lo and behold, I don't have a video idea. Anyway, so they said it'll be gone about a week. This was about Thursday. I think this was a Thursday. Yeah, it was a Thursday, because the only doctor I like isn't in on Thursdays. So it was like Saturday. Yeah, it was Saturday, because I remember it being really busy. And I got an email Friday night, and they said, your laptop's ready, your device is ready to be picked up. Like, literally the next day. Like, why couldn't you have just done it in the shop? What? It's a good job I didn't travel all that far. You know what I mean? Like, so I went to go and pick it up, and lo and behold, they could fix it for free, because it was just the key. And it's perfectly fine. There has been no issues with it, but anyway, so that was the story on my laptop. That was about 2 weeks ago. Oh yeah, so the other day, right, now this is a scary story. For those that don't believe in ghosts, I'm sorry. I'm just speaking the truth at this point, right? So the creepiest thing happened the other day. The only person I actually told this story to was my mum, because I don't know who believes in ghosts and who doesn't. So I just don't tell anyone. Believe what you like. But so I was trying to transfer. So I have a vlogging camera. I forgot what it's called. The Z1, that one. And I have my editing software. I've tried like online editing software, like through a computer. I don't like using it. I don't know how to do it. I like doing it on my phone. It's easy. It's simple. Makes me happy. That's what works for me. And so I take my SD card out. I put it into an SD card reader, like a card reader. I usually plug it into my iPad, and I airdrop it from the files of I've got the Files app on my iPad, but not on any other device. I airdrop it from the Files app on my iPad onto the camera roll of my phone, and then I use the editing software to speed things up and do this. I'm in the editing software right now. I'm doing this, so hello. And for some reason, my AirDrop decided to just stop working on all my devices. So as I was dealing with that, all of a sudden I kept getting all these blank notifications on my phone, like speed, like, I don't know how to describe it, just, like my phone was like conking out. It was just gone, and my Wi-Fi cut out. All of a sudden, my 4G, my 3G, my mobile data, everything just cut out. And it didn't just cut out. When I tried to, like, go back onto it, like when I tried to click back onto my Wi-Fi, I had to re-enter the passwords on all my devices. It was just like, everything just seized for like, what felt like an hour, but it was really probably about 10 minutes. And while everything was cut out, my Amazon assistant, I won't say her name, was like flashing yellow, which meant I had a notification, which was weird looking back at it. You know, I didn't think it at the time because I was too busy stressing over my how I was going to get my video onto my phone. Like, that was all I was really caring about in that moment. And so I didn't really ask Amazon Assistant to read out the notification, as I always do. But about 2 hours later, when everything was back to normal, I did. I was like, Amazon Assistant, read notifications. And she said something along the lines of, not exact, because I don't remember exact, but she said something along the lines, and I quote, "Alex, you have no new notifications and one message. Would you like to hear it?" Yes. "Alex, 2 hours ago, Alex, my last name, said, 'I'm here. Would you like to reply?'" But it wasn't in my voice. It was in Amazon Assistant's voice. Usually when you send a message through Amazon Assistant, like it'll like voice record you kind of thing, and it'll just play it automatically, like to whichever Amazon Assistant in your house or someone else's house that you want it to go to or whatever. Now, and I'm still a bit creeped out by it. I haven't really spoken to her. No, I've got one in every room, even the bathroom, and I don't really want to speak to her. I've been showering in silence. Usually I'm like, "Yo, assistant, play music." know. Not speaking. I use it to turn my lights on and off because I've got no other way of turning them off and on. The ones that my fairy lights and stuff. But she has really creeped me out, and it was literally, I don't know how it happened because I had no Wi-Fi at the time. So A, how is she receiving notifications, messages, whatever, without Wi-Fi? Because nothing was working. Like, my Wi-Fi router was flashing. It was nothing. It was just like everything just ceased at the same. And if anyone's read anything about ghosts, they like attack electronic because they can like feel the waves or something. I don't know. Oh, it gives me the shivers up my back just thinking about it again. Really creeps me out. I don't know. What other stories can I tell people about this week? There hasn't really been much. So, me and my mum were helping clear out my nan's house the other day, and we came across these cars. So my granddad passed away 10 years ago, actually, 10 years, the February just gone. Was I in Australia then? I was. And he always said before he left that he wants me to have these model cars that he had on a shelf, like these. I don't really know what they're made out of, like a metal with like a plastic coating on, you know, like the doors open and stuff. I used to find them really fascinating as a kid. I wanted to play with them, but my granddad was like, no, they're not toys, you can have them when I'm dead, literally. And I was like, all right, whatever. And so we were clearing out my granddad's house the other day, and I came across them and I was like, oh, can I still have these? And my mum was like, yeah, you know, your granddad wanted you to have them. So I took them out. And then when we were in the loft or the attic, we came across these two little bags of these really, really vintage dolls. They're like Barbie dolls. They're called Shelley dolls. They don't make them anymore. They haven't made them like since like the 90s. And they haven't made them since the 90s. And so I found them. They were in like 2 bags, and it said like Shelley's £2. So I think when I was very, very young, I was doing a car boot sale. I must have been about 8 or 9, so we're going back like a good nearly 15 years ago. And I was selling them for £2 for 10 of them. Now they're going on eBay for like 30 odd quid, £30. So I'm going to make a video, maybe, if I can make a video out of it, of me kind of cleaning up the cars, cleaning up the Shelley. They're actually in all right condition. They've just got no clothes. I had this thing as a kid about not liking clothes on dolls. I don't know if it was like a sensory thing with my autism. I don't know if I just didn't. I don't know what it was. Now for someone who I really like the aesthetic of very well kept dolls, obviously, like I just think they're cool. It bothers me that these dolls don't have clothes on them anymore. I could probably try and get some online, but is it really worth it? So they've actually been kept in really, really decent condition because they've been in like an airtight bag. I kept them in, you know, the type of bag you'd put like frozen meat in a freezer kind of thing. They were in one of them. But the cars, however, my grandparents were avid smokers, we'll say, and these cars were on display on a shelf in a room where they smoke. So they are in need of a good clean, we'll say. And yes, I am doing the borders of these. I don't like leaving anything white at all. I hate seeing me colouring another colouring book. Oh, so yeah. So I had to, when my AirDrop stopped working, that's why the play button you could see on one of the first clips, I had to like play the video on my iPad and like to get it onto the camera roll so I could edit it, because I've got the editing software on my iPad as well. I had to like screen record it pretty much, and I had to stop it and start it because I had stuff to do. So yeah, so anyway, these cars are in need of a very, very, very good clean. I don't really know how to clean them. Some sources on Google say just soap and water. Some sources say like by baking soda or bicarbonate of soda and white vinegar, which I don't own either of. I should probably go to the store and get some, because that's meant to be this week's video and it's now Monday and it has to be done by Sunday. But hopefully, if all goes right, it'll be one afternoon it'll take me to clean them. And yes, I am running out of video ideas. But I'm really just... I keep prolonging things until my project's ready. And I'm literally looking at... I've been doing it all morning. And I keep looking at it and I'm like, it's never going to get done. Like, it's just... I really do. One of my biggest toxic traits is underestimating how long things are going to take me. Like, I started it was like, oh, it'll only take me a few weeks 2 months ago. And it's still... haven't even actually started the main part of the project yet, which is not good. Like, when I tell people about it, I'm making it out like it's some sort of secret, lifelong secret mission. Like, no, it is quite boring actually, but because I want to do something with it one day, I'm just not mentioning it. But you'll understand what I mean. I haven't even started like what it actually... I've just been working on the thing that it's stored in. Which is quite funny actually. But it's all well and good. So also, I think I broke my washing machine. I don't think I've got the video anymore. If I do, I'll play it, but I don't think I do. But it sounds like it's about to come out the cupboard. I know it's not vibrating in the cupboard because I do it even when the door is open and everything. Like, it sounds horrific, and I don't know why. So here you see me. I've finished the colouring books now anyway. These are just some other pictures from another colouring book which I got from Australia, which I only have a few pictures left of. So here you see me just... This was going to be... I'm making that... So I saw these pictures that left from a colouring book. The rest of the pictures I didn't really want. But these pictures I kept because I was like, right, I'm going to make something with these. Because I saw the titles, I saw the shells, and I was like... I saw this thing, and I was like, I'm going to make like a collage. And I'll show you at the end of it. Just remember, I think the audio is really out of whack in the outro. So you'll just have to bear with it. I don't know how to fix it, as I keep saying. But you'll see what I mean at the end, what I've done with it. But I had quite a lot of fun actually doing this one. This was actually the favourite thing I did, because there's me testing green pens. So I needed to use my fine liners for something, because I've got like a million fine liners, and all my pens were actually, my normal pens were running out. I was like, well, I need to use my fine liners. So I saw these turtles and I was like, yeah, that's like perfect fine liner sized pictures, just about. I think those big turtles are the biggest I'd ever do with a fine liner. It took a while. But this was quite therapeutic because they were all like little tiny bits. But yeah, they're cute. I used most of them on the picture. One I didn't. I'm not actually tired. Actually, I had quite a good sleep last night. For once in my life, I didn't wake up depressed or anxious. But will I still have a nap soon? Probably. I do like to have a nap during the day. There's not really much else to do. I mean, I do have my project looming over my head. But apart from that, not really much else, really, is there? That's fine. I'm getting my haircut tomorrow. That's exciting. I've gone on about this stupid haircut. It's because my hairdresser was... I've gone to it literally... When I say my whole life, I mean like my whole life. Ever since I was very, very, very small. And like, I wanted my haircut about 2 months ago, but I phoned up and I was like, she's gone. She's off for some reason. She's been off for like a month. That was 2 months ago. And then when I wanted to get my haircut when she was back, no, she had been like fully booked for like the past 3 weeks. So I've had to wait and wait. But now, finally, I can get my haircut. Not much, just trimmed. I've got dead ends. I'm not a fan, and I'm trying to grow it longer. I don't know. I'm just feeling long hair right now. Looking at my hair hasn't really got that many dead ends. It's got like a few things at the end. I don't know. So I can do that. Well, honestly, I've said this like for the past like 24 hours. Tuesday really rings a bell, and I don't know why. I'm probably doing something majorly important. I don't know what could be an important event to be happening in my life right now, because there's nothing really going on per se. But Tuesday really does. Oh, I've got to post my phone back. So yeah, you see me on my phone a lot in this video. Yeah, I'm busy just texting. I'm not editing it out because I can't be bothered. So I've got to send my old phone back to Apple so that they can give me my £520 refund. Because I did not want to buy this phone I've got now, because I am being a bit spiteful. But I couldn't help it if my storage was full on my other phone. I do YouTube. Like, what was I meant to do? Here's me watching a video, I think, about Antarctica and who actually owns Antarctica, which I did start watching videos about America. Long story. It's my new thing. America. Australia's old news now. So I was learning about the flag, and then I went on to learning about some other flags of the other, and then I went on to learn about like different nations, and then I got onto the subject of Antarctica. So that's that. So here I am cutting out. I only did like an outline on these things because I knew I was going to cut them out, so I didn't need to cut the entire background. And there's me texting. Love it. Love that I'm literally just one shell and then just text. All right. It looks like it's just because this is sped up. I don't know if my maths isn't brilliant, right? Because you can only speed up times 10 in the app, right? So I put the video in, like the time-lapsed bit. I put the video in. I speed it up as far as it goes, 10 times. And then I take that video, once it's been edited and saved, I then take that now edited video and I put it back through the editor and speed it up another 3 times. So does that make it 13 times? Or 30 times the speed? Because are we like adding them or timesing them? I don't know. So I did the blue shells on the pink card and the pink shells on the blue card. I think it looks quite good. You'll see what I did at the end on my very out of sync video. Again, I'm really annoyed. I don't know if it's going to be like that once saved, and it probably will be. Don't know why it did that. I don't want to know why I did. I've tried to fix it. I've tried to edit it. I've tried to do everything I can as soon as I noticed it. And that's just that, really. So I will go back to future Alex, but past Alex, because I made the outro before I did the voiceover. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Bye.
Right. So it may or may not be. What time is it? 4:10 a.m. on the 26th of November. I have been colouring for the better part of 4 days straight. And I have got a bit, anyway. People will be moving up in life. People are getting jobs. People are buying houses, having children, getting married. My biggest... Hi Snoops, he seems to be in all my videos, doesn't he, lately? Because he just chills on my bed these days. He never used to, but he does now. He does. He's been unbanished. He was under my bed for a while, but not anymore. So the book, again, is ripped. But I have finished, bar one page again, which is in my memory box. Which is coloured anyway, obviously. So every single page in this book is now coloured. And so we're going to do a flip through. I'm recording this bit before any voiceovers that you would have listened to just now. So I could have been really sad. I don't know what I'm going to start talking about. I don't know what I'm going to start yapping on about. So if this is a random change in tone, it's past Alex here. Hello everybody. So we used the back of the front cover to do the borders, because you'll notice about me, everybody, boys, girls and non-binary pals, I don't like leaving any space white. I know one space, like the clouds are yellow. The clouds are yellow because I don't like leaving spaces white. I don't know what it is. I've done it ever since I was a very, very small child. It just gives me anxiety. Everything gives me anxiety there. So we've got Koala with Shovel here, right? There he is. So I did them in grey. Then I realised it's actually the dirt he's dug out the ground, but we're going to pretend that that dirt is just vanished and they are rocks. I like the blue on this one. I do like the blue. This is very bright. It looks really bright on camera. So this is, what are those things called? Stingrays, I think. Not too sure. Used a highlighter for the which is a different pen that I usually use in these books, for the shells, and it did come through on the koala's stomach. Yeah, if you can see that there, that's that. Yeah, all right. Put these in the right order. Then we've got these things, which I forgot what they're called, with lemons and strawberries, which is really random. Really random. Did the border in green. I just did the border. I see what colour there was the least on the page. Or what colour wasn't on the page, and decided to use that for the border. So try to do them all, because there's multiple of these little things in the book, try to do them all roughly the same sort of colour. On the other side we have one of them things, don't know what he's called, but hello to you. They are rocks. I like the colour. Why are they two different colours? Yellow, I don't know, Alex, I don't know. Like the colour of the sky. I do like blue, to be honest. It is a good colour, I'll have you know. This one I think was already done. A few of these have already been done. And Enchida, whatever they're called, I don't know. And then there he is again in all his glory. Forgot what they're called, but that's that. Then we've got this one, which was already done, but I have done the border of it, obviously. So yeah, I did this one. I think I was actually in Australia when I did this one. And then with Platypus, I did that one as well a while ago. Which way is it go? That way. Got another Platypus here. There's a lot of platypi. A lot of platypi with that one. And on the other side, we have Pelican. Is that? Pelican. Did him in blue. Because I think pelicans are white. Animal Crossing's taught me. But again, with the white whole... No. There he is again. They like this thing in this book. That's what he is. A whatever that says. Can't read. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. We've got Mr. Koala Bear here. Or Mix. There he is. Lovely. Then we've got another koala. Did him on a blue background. Probably had already done it. Then we've got those little things again. But they've got mushrooms and carrots as their filler thing. Alright. That's absolutely fine. And then we've got another platypi. I think that's the last platypi of the book. He's swimming. Don't know why he's like not in the water. I don't know why he needs a flotation device because he's a platypus. He's blepping. I look a bit like him, don't I? It's 4 o'clock in the morning. So there he is. There he is. Alright. Now I like this one. It just gives me early 2000s vibes and I'm not really too sure. And then there's a stingray on the back. There he is in all his glory. Yeah, I did them all roughly the same kind of colour. And then there's just the back of the book. The back. And then I had some pages in the other colouring book that I got from. I got this from Australia the first time I went. It's full now. Full. All done. All brilliant. And then I got another colouring book the second time I went to Australia because I didn't take that one with me. And I was like, I really want a colour. So I bought another colouring book. I didn't like many of the pages in it though, so I kind of went through, got rid of the pages I knew I was never going to colour, and kept the pages I was because I wanted to make this collage. So you would have seen I coloured the thing in a pencil, under the sea, coloured all the things, stuck them all on card and all that. I do quite like it. Does not match the theme of my bedroom. My bedroom is indeed colourless, like my personality. But this is just a bit of fun, not very in the theme of November in the Northern Hemisphere where I live. But this book is from the Southern Hemisphere, so I just thought it was a bit apt. You know? I think it's fun. I'm probably really chirpy right now because I'm in an actually really chirpy mood. But I haven't recorded the voiceover yet. I haven't. So I don't actually know what I'm going to talk about. Just life, really, actually. Look at my hat over there. Oh. A hat, hoodie, Maltesers. And that's really it, actually. Why am I still holding that like I'm some sort of child? Like, people may be moving up in life, but I finished an entire colouring book. And whatever that collage thing is, that looks like a year 3 person made it. Or grade 3. Or 3rd grade for the Americans, Canadians, and all the other aliens. Aliens? I was meant to say aliens, but I said aliens. It's Glenn. Me and Glenn. Oh, sorry, Glenn. Hope you enjoyed the video. And you probably won't, because most of it's probably me going to be really depressed and talking about life and just ranting and ranting. But I'm feeling great right now. That's why I still think I'm in Australia time, because what time would it be in Perth right now? Like midday? Like, why can't I be like this midday my time? Because I'm not. I'm in bed midday my time. Not asleep, but I'm like in bed. My day does not start until like 2 p.m. And that's why I'm still awake. Because I have been drinking Lucozade. Actually, I have. Got this jacket. It's really warm. Really warm. Love it. I use it as like a dressing gown or a bathrobe or whatever you call them around the world. Yeah. I'll be off. Bye.